Hey, hi, welcome. I want to tell you about something cool we did yesterday. So we went to this really awesome bookstore, like used bookstore. Let me change that light. Yeah. Um, they have like new books and used books and a coffee shop and all sorts of cool stuff there. And they also have a big book fair at least once a year, maybe more than once. I don't know. And it's the bookstore is called the Midtown Scholar in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And we have fun, and we went. And our daughter was off camping, and so we had a parents only trip. And I got a lot of books, and I thought I would tell you about them because it's a lot of fun. Because they have just like a million books, and they're super cheap. They're like $1 or $2 or 50 cents or something. And last year you could fill up a whole bag, like whatever you could fit in the bag, even if it was overflowing, for like $10 or. Anyways, so first we went inside the store to get a coffee, and I couldn't resist two books inside the store. So I'll do those first, I guess, and I guess I'll turn things around so you can see. Yeah. So let me do that. So the first book I saw was this animal spirit guide, and I was like, oh, that's like kind of cool. That's like kind of a cool book or whatever. Maybe I'll check it out. And I was flipping through to like see what it looked like, and it looked like a book pretty much. Oh, that's something really cool I found in my library the other day. So this is not from this, but I was just going through my library because I work at a library at an elementary school, and this was sticking out of one of the books that I was going through, and it says on the back, it says, Jonathan, I miss you and I love you. And I thought that was very sweet. So I put that in the book. But anyways, I just put that in. But as I was flipping through the book, I found a piece of paper. And I was like, oh, that's weird. It's probably like a flyer or something. And it's like a personal thing. And it has like these people's pictures and all this stuff and like stuff from the thing. And it was like someone telling about their mom being dead. Not sure if the news has traveled your way. Mom finally succumbed to her cancer. So this was like a pretty personal little letter, and I was kind of surprised to have found that. And so I thought, I don't know, for some reason I should buy that book because that was in there too. And anyways, so that's that. And then the next book, whoa, things are falling. The next book, I don't actually know what it is. So they have this wall I think it's when they do the book fair or all the time, of books that you don't know. Here, let me show you my face again. So they have like a whole wall of books that you don't know what they are, and a lot of them have writing on them, like this is young adults about romance and they're surfing, or it'll like have a picture that someone drew that in the book inspired them to draw, or various things. I went kind of wild and just picked a question mark one this time. Last time, I picked one that had a drawing on it, and I thought the drawing was like some sort of cupcake, and all it was a drawing, and so I like kind of went for that. But it was actually upside down, and it was this floating castle. And so this is the last one I got that I didn't know what it was. A Winter's Promise. The Mirror Visitor, book 1. And what's so cool about this is it's translated from French, and it seems like there's a special aspect of books that have been translated because the person who translated them really spent all their time making the words beautiful. Like, they didn't have to write the story, and so it seems to me like reading through this book, I don't even care what the story is, it's just something special about the writing and the wording, and it reads almost like poetry in a novel, and I think it's because of the translation. So anyways, so on to this book. Let's see what it is here. Let me flip it around. This is harder than it looks with one hand. Let's see. Ellie Weissel. A Baker in Jerusalem, winner of the 1986 Nobel Peace Prize. For many years, Elie Wiesel, through his life and his books, has been a source of light and legend. All right. Interesting. That's a departure from my normal reading, but we'll see how that goes. So that's fun. Now we're going to look at all the books that I picked out from like the used section for fun. So we have A Guide to the World's Religions. I kind of have read about most of these things, but I thought it would be fun anyways. Islam, Confucianism, Buddhism, Sikhism, all of those things. So that's fun. We'll see what this person has to say about things. Got an old bookmark from some point. Boston College Bookstore. Maybe May 1972. This that's fun. Let's see. Oh, this is from Barnes & Noble. This was not from that. This is just one I bought at Barnes & Noble the other day for fun. The Occult Book, A Chronological Journey of from Alchemy to Wicca. Again, I've read probably most of that, but it's fun little tidbits, all collected in a new and different way. Let's see. We have Ship of Fools. I have no idea why I really picked this. It just looked interesting. Oh, this one. Yeah, this is actually like a really old story. Like, what is this? So, the title of this book is a translation from the German, A Moral Allegory by Sebastian Brandt. In 1494, he wrote it, and it's an even older story than that. And so, for that reason, I thought it would be good because I like old, like traditional tales. This one looked fun. The Byzantines. Hope I said that right. And there's pictures, and I don't know if this will... I'll learn something. I'll learn something or other out of this, and there's fun drawings of stuff. And it smells so much like mildew or whatever that smell is. We have Saints and Strangers. This one also looked interesting. This is from... It must be nonfiction because it has a Dewey Decimal on the side, 974.4. And this was about, I don't know, pilgrims. Oh, I think these are the people the early Americans. I'm not sure. It looked interesting. This, I have no idea. The Love Song of J. Edgar Hoover by Kinky Friedman. So yeah, I'm sure this will be good. The Voice of a Poet, a true original, smart and outrageous. More, please, I really need the laughs. Fast-paced and often hilarious. We're almost to the end of all of this. The River at the Center of the World, a journey up the Yangtze. Again, not sure how that's pronounced. And back in Chinese time. So that looks fun. I have a thing for rivers. So. And then last... Heroes, Legends, Champions, Why Heroism Matters. So this is by some university professor, and it talks about why we need heroes. So there you go. Those are the books I chose this time, and I thought I would share it with you because I'm going to share with you things that I really like. So that's it. Take care. Bye. Love you.